So I had to do shit yesterday. I had to, you know what? I put these earplugs in, but I really can't think. I feel weird speaking when I have them in, so I'm going to take them out briefly and just tell you what's going on. And like I told you, the conservative's an asshole. He's not even, touching base with my mom's lawyer, the ex-conservator, and making sure that the paper he sent out was accurate. And then my mom's afraid of him. I'm not too keen. I would never pick up the phone and talk to him. I've left messages before, but, remember, before you ever sent anything out, I left messages. Naively, yeah, I hope you're going to be fair, blah, 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 yeah, both, he's not, He took months to send it out, over 2 months, and then he's being, Auntie can hold her own. I can't, and my mom definitely can't. So my mom asked Auntie to call him. He was hostile towards Auntie. He's like, if it's on the paper, that's what it is. No, it's not. No, it's not. We got the bank statement. My mom paid that last amount to her attorney, the amount that he has listed as pending. He already paid himself a shitload of money, even though he didn't pay hardly any bills, okay? He did pay. I found that out. The reason he did pay, he changed the address directly. He paid, he paid once the electric, once the gas, and once in all that 7 months, and once my mom's insurance, okay? And electric and gas, he actually changed the address, but let it go a whole month without paying it. And that's why it was such a huge amount, and I was like, how is that possible? Wouldn't they have shut it off? But I talked to them. I talked to all these people on behalf of my mom, because she has difficulty, conveying her thoughts and whatnot in that kind of situation. That's why when we go to the court, I'm going to have her let me, I'm like, Mom, we have a limited time, talking to a free attorney, you got to let me talk, okay? My mom tends to say things sometimes that are irrelevant. Even when we were at the bank, fixing the accounts and whatnot, she was saying all this stuff to the person about what had happened, and this banker doesn't fucking care. This woman, she doesn't care, Mom. She doesn't care what happened to us. She doesn't care about your conservator, your lawyer. We went to court. She doesn't care about any of that. She only cares about you as a customer in bank and whatnot, okay? Well, my mom had Auntie who said she was not going to get involved, and I respected that. So did my mom. Auntie has every right to not get involved at all. Apparently, Auntie got pissed off enough to get involved because she called him and he was hostile towards her. It says right on the thing, if you have any questions, call me. No, he doesn't want to answer anything. If it's on there, that's what it is. No, it's not true. The lawyer never told about a huge amount, and that it's not just like $100 or something that he paid. She kept that secret. So it's completely flabbergasted to see that amount in the middle, because the lawyer never told my mom, Auntie, about that amount. But then the final amount, I don't care. My mom's not going to sign that thing. That final amount says pending, and that woman wouldn't get it from him. She kept insisting to get it from my mom. And it went through. She cashed it. So he's a friggin' asshole. Just blame to bleed my mother dry. Even in terms of stuff that, And Auntie brought that up with him apparently over the phone while they were sitting out in the driveway. And he was hostile. My Auntie brought my mom to an appointment, and he was hostile. If it's on there, it's true. No, you fucking arrogant fucking prick. It's not true. My mom knows she paid your lawyer. Your lawyer wouldn't get it from you. And I kept saying, he has all that money. Why can't she get it from him? And my mom, we came to the conclusion it was because he's no longer her conservator, so he can't touch that money. So the lawyer had to get it from her, or it was because who knows what it's going to come to, and there might not be enough. But regardless, she wanted to get paid. My mom did the right thing. She paid her, okay? And he writes pending down, doesn't even confer with her to see if that's true. So he's a fucking asshole. And Auntie did something. She said she wasn't going to get involved. She did something that blew my mind, because she said she wasn't going to get involved, and I would have never thought to do this. I wouldn't have known to do it, okay? I was dealing with my mom saying, I just have to sign it, he'll take my house. But no, he won't, Mom, no, he won't. Auntie wrote him a letter saying, you need to account for every penny you're paying yourself and why, etc., etc. I'm going to go to the overseer of lawyers and report you. So I had to mail that certified. That's what I did yesterday. I didn't feel well all day, but I mailed that certified with return receipt requested. I also get money from my mom, you know, so she'll have money to do grocery shopping. And I took the money out of my account and put it into hers, because I owed her all that money. I got my you know, my money, my Social Security money, and I owed my mom most of that money from when we thought, oh, I might have to need surgery, might have to have surgery. And so I gave her back that, plus almost the entire $1,000 that I owed her, that she put in my account when I had to stay in LA an extra week, unfortunately. So that's where we stand. He's a fucking prick. He's a fucking prick. Auntie wasn't going to go involved, but I think he pissed her off so much that she changed her mind about getting involved, because he's not going to get away with this. I told my mom, at the very least, even if he can account and deserves every friggin' penny, even though he didn't pay the bills and he shouldn't get paid all that money. Auntie did make a couple of mistakes on the letter, but I didn't even read it before. I was supposed to have sent it last week, and it was storming out, and so I didn't feel like going, you know. Just remember, I have to walk far even to get a bus, and I have to walk even farther if I decide to walk, you know what I mean? So, in any case, I didn't read it, but I read it at the post office, and she messed up a couple things. She messed up his name, and she also messed up the amounts that he paid to himself. But she came close enough, and the point is, he's such an arrogant prick, he's not going to care anyway. Who cares if it's a little off? You know what I mean? The point is that we have a right to know why he's paying himself so much when he didn't pay the bills. And he can say, well, it's Auntie's fault he didn't pay the bills. No, he should have been on top of things. He should have known that there was a mix-up with the addresses, and when he changed his address, he wasn't paying the bills, but he didn't. Know how he found out? It was brought up at one of the... He had egg on his face. He was taken aback. It was brought up by my uncle. You know, he hasn't even... Because my uncle was trying to become her guardian or whatnot, and they were having none of it. And he's like, look, he hasn't even been paying any of the bills, and he didn't even know he hadn't. So now he has to save face, and now so in 7 months' time, he paid bills 3 times, and he deserves thousands upon thousands of dollars to be paid that much. Well, I don't know, but I do know my mom ain't signing anything until the very least we know for a fact that the lawyer got paid, which he said he paid her in the middle of the case, that she never breathed a word. She never breathed a word. Not to my mom, and not... She said about the first amount she got from him, and that middle amount, she doesn't even say anything. She's a friggin' whatever, you know. She's a friggin' whatever, too. She hasn't returned my mom's call. Let's see if she even does. We're not just gonna lie back and take it up the ass, not without, you know... He was hostile. You signed that or else. Like a little, you know. No, you took months to send it out. We're not signing it, and Mom's not signing anything until she understands it. You know. I told my mom, if he calls you, just don't talk to him. He intimidates her. I'm not talking to him. Auntie talked to him and got really pissed off because he wouldn't explain anything. If it's on the paper, that's what it is. No. My mom has proof. My mom has fucking proof that she paid her attorney that last amount. Plus, no way is she signing anything until she hears from the attorney that you gave her that middle amount and why the attorney never told Auntie or my mother about it. Secretive. You know, no way. No way. He's not just going to throw numbers out there and just expect my mom to lie down and take it up the ass. I'm not going to do it. When he was scaring her through Auntie, and my mom was going to just sign it, I'm like, no, you're not. I'll rip it up. I'll rip it up, Mom, please. You promised me we'll at least talk to a free attorney. At the very least, Mom, you know, just talk to a free attorney and see where we stand, you know. But I had no idea that Auntie was going to do that, because If she says she's not going to be involved, I believe she's not going to be involved, and I respect that 100%. She wrote a wonderful, brilliant letter, and she did get involved because he pissed her off, and I'm very grateful she wrote it. Very grateful. Very grateful. Very, very grateful. I was sick all day yesterday. My mom and I are supposed to go to the courthouse today. Her friend, the church friend's so nice. You know, said we'd give her $5 for gas, and she said she'd drop us off early at the courthouse, earlier than it even opens, because she has something else to do, and that's so nice of her. Otherwise, we'd have to take public transportation. We have to take public transportation back, but at least we're getting to ride there, and I'm not going to wear my sneakers. Other times when I've gone there on my own in the summer, or even other times not in the summer, I've worn sneakers. I'm going to wear those. I'm going to wear a skirt. I'm going to wear those boots. Obviously, when I went to court, I didn't wear sneakers. But I'm saying when I've gone on my own, when it wasn't a court trial, hearing, I wore my sneakers. But I'm not going to wear my sneakers. I'm going to dress up nice. Which I've never done that before, dressed up nice just to talk to the free attorney. But I am going to... I'm going to tell my mom, we have limited time, let me do the talking, okay? It's better that you let me do the talking. But I know the case like the back of my hand, and the free attorney doesn't have to understand the case just to explain what our recourse is when we feel that he's paying himself way too much money. He's going to be pissed when he gets that demand letter thing. Auntie wrote it, and it was really good. Again, it wasn't completely accurate, but we didn't know she was writing it. You know, had she said ahead of time she was writing it and called up, I would have given her the exact figures. But, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect. The bottom line is he's still paying himself a lot of money, even if she was off on the amount a little bit, and even if she accidentally, put an extra letter in his name. Which is unfortunate, because you want it to be so professional, But she did it on cardboard, and I'd already waited to send it, and no way am I gonna, fix it and have it sent again. Just, no. I just wanted it done. I just wanted it sent out, so we did it. That's it. That's where we stand right now. We're not just going to lie down and take it up the ass. He's taken nearly the entire amount anyway, because he was trying to say, well, if you have me go to court, it's going to take the remainder of your money, blah, blah, blah. Well, my mom has money, and to fight you is worth it, because you're a fucking sleazeball. It's so sick. I told you months ago, right in the middle of this case, what her attorney had said to me, to Auntie, to my mom. Oh, I know him. He's a nice guy. He won't screw you over. He knows he's not paying the bills. He's not going to screw... Oh, and that's exactly what he did at the end. Paying himself a shitload when he didn't do anything to earn it, He's going to be pissed off when he receives that, because they in that world, they expect it, They don't expect my mom being mentally ill and whatnot. They don't expect, obviously Auntie wrote it like it was coming from my mom, they don't expect. My mom wouldn't have been able to write that letter. She wouldn't have thought to do it, and truthfully, neither would I. I would never have known to do that. I didn't know Auntie was going to do that, and I left those 2 messages saying, I'm not going to let you lie on that document. I don't care. If you're telling the truth, it's one thing. And I researched it, and I found out that he had actually changed the address directly and paid those massive bills, but the reason it was so high was because it was winter, and we have gas heat, so that's why the gas bill was so high, and then the electric is generally high anyway, and it was because I was living here too, and he changed the friggin' address and then still didn't pay the bill. It went a whole month without being paid, and that's why I thought it was a lie, or a mistake, or whatnot, not verified. But no, it was true. I found out. How did I find out? Because I did what she could never do in a million years. I opened up online accounts for all of her bills. See what I do? I do things here that benefit my mother, that she couldn't do herself. I still need to open up online for the bank accounts. I was supposed to do that and didn't, but I got all her bills online, so... I don't know, he's just such a sleaze. Even if he paid himself half the amount he paid himself, considering he didn't pay the bills. No, he's acting like he paid the bills, and he's just a fucking sleaze. And Auntie and I share that kind of fire where he's a sleaze, and we don't want to let him get away with it, even if my mom's terrified to take him to court, and even if he thinks that if we go to court, he'll win. He threatened to report him, so maybe he'll change his tune. I don't know. I'm so grateful to Auntie. I'm not going to tell her that, but I'm very grateful she did that. Because I hate the man, and I don't want to see him get away with anything. I don't care. He's a slime ball. And then we find out the lawyer, he supposedly paid the lawyer a huge amount, a good amount, and she never breathed a word to her client, to my mother, to Auntie. I mean, she told my mom and Auntie about the first big amount. And then the last amount she was getting from my mom, and she says nothing about the middle amount. How do we know he gave it to her? How do we know it? I'm not signing anything. I misplaced the document anyway, but it doesn't matter because it's null and void. With that 700, with that, with that pending, no. And he already paid himself so much, and he still wants to pay himself more. He's got pending down even more money. He's trying to bleed my mom dry. I mean, he already paid himself so much, and he had down pending what my mom knows for a fact she already paid her attorney, and he has down pending another like $500 to himself, just to really bleed my mom dry. Unreal. So apparently a whole bunch of it was approved by the court, but they don't know anything. They just approve whatever, And that pending hasn't yet been approved. Yeah, fuck him. I've misplaced that document. It doesn't matter. He's going to send out another one, even if it's only that removing that charge my mom has proof she freaking paid to her attorney. What if sleazeball, doesn't even talk to the attorney before putting down that charge that she kept going after my mom, saying she can't get it from him and my mom has to give it to her. Unreal. And this is everything I'm going to say to the free attorney today. See how, but I can say it. I'm going to tell her. She tends to want to, it's just better for her to let me talk. Seriously, it is. It's better for her to let me talk, because I can really convey my thoughts in a succinct manner, and she has trouble doing that. I witnessed it at the bank, and at one point I had to say, Mom, they don't care about what you're telling them. It has no relevance to what we're doing this account, or blah, blah, whatever, Anyway. I already told my mom, if I wake up and I'm still sick, I won't be able to go. Just won't be able to go. I have to postpone it. I want to go. And we're getting a ride, which isn't going to always be the case that we can get a ride, but if I don't feel well when I'm going, that's the bottom line. I don't care. It's not like an emergency, especially since he's not even going to get that thing for, however long it takes him to get certified mail, 3 days. No, he's not going to get it, so. Auntie's awesome. She did that after saying up and down after we won and whatnot, I'm not going to be involved in anything ever again. But she did get involved because he pissed her off. That's the bottom line. He pissed her off. He didn't behave in a civil manner. She's calling up to ask legitimate questions, And even in regards to the money, my mom knew she had paid already to her attorney, who kept insisting, please, my mom has a thing where she says, please send me this money, blah, blah, whatever. And I asked my mom, why can't he? He has thousands upon thousands of dollars a year. Why can't he pay her? I don't know, Laura, I'm just going to pay her. All right, whatever. And then he has the nerve to not even do his homework and to write that fucking amount down. Well, we got the bank statement, and lo and behold, she'd cashed the check that my mom had sent her. He's a slime, okay? He puts that down and doesn't even talk to her first. It shows what a slime he is. He's trying to bleed my motherfucking dry.